Hi business owners, this is your coach Nalin Mehta. Welcome to my talk series named Kya Karu, specially recorded for you. I often hear from business owners, especially auto component manufacturers, that they don't get a good profit and a good price from OEMs. And when it comes to retail market, the volumes are not really stable. मैं क्या करूं? Now I'm sure you have robust costing practices in your organization, and I'm sure that you leverage your USPs. You have created some USPs and you leverage your USPs when negotiating in B2B setting with OEM manufacturers. I'm also sure that you have for retail market a reasonable distribution network, an appropriate policy, and also the right kind of manpower who can handle this business. The thing that gets very often less attention is a strategic call that what percentage of your business should come from OEMs and what percentage of your business should come from retail. I have found in my discussions with business owners that this call, instead of being taken strategically, is just often allowed to let happen. It just kind of happens by default, depending on how your marketing develops. Now this is a big mistake. Don't let this call happen by default. Of course, one has to study the structure of every business to conclude what should be the correct mix. But let me give you kind of a general principle. I would say that the profits from OE business should cover something like 80 to 110% of your cash outflow for fixed cost. Let's keep that as a thumb rule, and let me give an example. So let's assume that if you sell 40% of your production or revenue comes from OE sales, and that 40% covers about, let's say, 90% of your cash outflow for fixed cost, then you know that the balance 60% has to come from retail business. Now take that as a guiding principle to do your marketing plan. If your OE business is going significantly above this percentage, then don't push too much. Maybe you can increase your price for the OE for new prospects, or maybe you can reduce your effort and marketing activity for OE sales. And then you also know that based on this formula, what are your targets for the retail market? And based on that target, you will have to then design an appropriate mix for distribution network, an appropriate decision for the geographical coverage you want to have, what kind of marketing expenses you want to have in the retail, and also what kind of manpower you want to have. So the point that I'm making is that this mix is very, very critical. I understand that OEs don't give you good price, but then they give you stability of numbers. So let's leverage the advantage an OE gives. He gives you stability. Let's cover our fixed cost based on that stability. The retail market gives you better profits. So let's get the cream out of retail market. Make sure that you take this decision in a planned, informed, and strategic manner. If you do that, I can assure you, you will protect the long-term profitability of your organization and also generate reasonable surplus to grow your organization. I summarize, the marketing mix of OE versus retail is critical. Let the OE sale cover a lot of your fixed costs. let the retail cover rest of the plan. Take this call consciously and then plan your organization's activities accordingly. You will get surplus, you will do well in the long term, and you will get opportunities to grow. I hope this Kya Karu talk helps you to take this most important call for the future of your business in a planned and proper manner. Thank you very much.